이어서 KCTV 잉글리시 뉴스가 방송됩니다.
제주의 꿈 함께 만들어 가요. KCTV 제주 방송.
This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. The province will front-load 1.6 trillion won in government spending in the first half of this year. That's 60% of the entire 2019 budget of 2.8 trillion won. It will fund social overhead capital facilities and job creation efforts in the next few months. Those projects generally have a large impact on the local economy. In order to speed up the budget outlays, the province will enact an emergency bidding system for the projects and pay up to 70% of the contract values in advance. A National Assembly member wants to ban Korean nationals from getting medical treatment at foreign-run, for-profit hospitals in the country. Health and Welfare Committee member Kim Kwang-soo's proposal bars the founders and the medical staff of the hospitals from offering treatment to anyone with Korean citizenship. Violators would face up to 5 years behind bars or a fine of up to 50 million won. The Jeju real estate market has thrived in recent years, but analysts are predicting hard times ahead. According to a survey on real estate trends and prospects by the Jeju Research Institute, 51% of 101 respondents, including experts, researchers, and professors, forecast a slump in the local housing market. 39% predict a full-blown recession. In the land market, 48% expect a slowdown, 34% expect a recession, and 18% expect a boom. A plurality of respondents, 44%, said the downward trend will last for 2 to 3 years. Another 38% predicted tough times for 3 to 4 years. Officials say 1 out of every 10 parking spaces that are annexed to Jeju City buildings are in violation of city codes. Authorities surveyed 22,000 spaces last year and found 2,500 in violation. Some 270 of them were being used improperly. 150 blocked an entrance or an exit, and 160 were obstructed. Jeju City has ordered the parking space owners to remedy the situation in 570 cases and filed criminal charges in 14. These problems show no signs of abating, so the city plans to hire people to monitor and inspect the parking spaces beginning in March. The provincial government will provide more support to create jobs for young and middle-aged workers. The province will give firms that hire unemployed people between the ages of 18 and 34 500,000 won monthly for 6 months. Companies with less than 5 employees will receive 700,000 won per month for a year for every young adult they hire. Companies will also receive 400,000 won per month for 1 year for every worker they hire aged 40 and over. This week on Jeju A to Z, Todd Thacker takes a brief look at Mazeland, a theme park in Gujaup, featuring many natural and cultural Jeju themes, all in the form of a fun, explorable maze.
Jeju's volcanic landscape is spectacular and has permeated all areas of island culture, folklore, even its agriculture and architecture. In Bijarim Forest, the island's porous basalt volcanic rock and plant life comprise a unique 5.3-kilometer long structure for you to explore. Mazeland, a theme park east of Jeju City which opened in 2011, has been lovingly put together by its owner over the course of decades. There is a carefully planned landscape which brings together a pleasant mix of Jeju's strengths. These include its lush vegetation, volcanic structures, water features, and of course its formidable maze for the enjoyment of visitors and locals alike. As you walk through the theme park, you'll find it is built on the concept of Jeju's traditional three plenties, or samda in Korean, which are stones, wind, and women. From above, you can see the park's extensive maze modeled after these ideas, including a gigantic stone grandfather statue, or Dol Harobang, a protective figure which you can find all over the island. The circular maze of cypress trees represents the wind, while Jeju's women are represented in cypress and camellias by a maze in the shape of a haenyeo, or Jeju diving woman. There is also a maze museum in which to learn more about the history of mazes. Visitors can try their hand at the knowledge maze, in which your ability to answer 6 riddles will guide you through to the end of this indoor maze. And of course, after a fun day of exploration, there is the maze cafe and observation deck at the top of the museum building, from which to rest and gaze out over this beautiful region of eastern Jeju. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Norimei Park's Plum Blossom Festival includes treasure hunts and flower necklace making. Brighten up your nights at the Jeju Light Art Flash, which is running through March 15th. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Friedensreich Hundertwasser at the new Bunker des Lumières. QAD Natural Park's Plum Blossom Festival is not just flowers. Visitors can enjoy traditional games, animal performances, and other attractions. Korean and international movies are being screened for free at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday at the Jeju Movie Culture and Art Center in Tapdo. The popular and comedic performance of the Jeju Nanta Company is staged daily at 5 p.m. at the Nanta Theater in Jeju City. And now for our long-range forecast. Here's what we have to look forward to over the next few days. And that brings us to the end of today's newscast. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, don't forget to find us on YouTube by searching for KCTV E-News Jeju. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.